guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something really cool. We're working with a 2019 Porsche Cayman that has got 235 horsepower. It's actually spec'd really highly. It's an upgraded silver with tons of carbon fiber. You're gonna see it's all throughout, interior, exterior. It's got the racing wheels, so the owner of this one tracks it on the regular. What's cool about this one is the power to weight ratio is really cool. It's a mid-engine Porsche, obviously, you know, true of the Caymans, not the 911s where it's in the rear. It's got a nice frunk in here, which is a little bit different than most vehicles. But this one weighing in about 1650 kgs. Its power to weight ratio, this thing is really nippy, really fast, as we're gonna see when we're doing the drive. All right, so let's just do a little walk around here and we can see how highly spec'd this particular model is, okay? So coming around here, first thing that gets my eye is, first off, the mid-engine that you get in the Cayman. Obviously the new car, the most desirable car on the market, is probably the same as this, just the more track-oriented, crazy GT4 RS. That's the one in high demand. The owner actually of this one has an allocation and is waiting on it to come in about a year. But you get these huge intakes here, which is so cool, just sucking air into the engine and obviously to the brakes, which is super cool. Again, this one's in a nice sort of, I don't know the exact name, but it's an upgraded silver, and then it's got this beautiful sort of racing badge or racing stripe down the back, all the way throughout the car, right onto the hood as well. It's just really classy. You get this nice silver with the carbon fiber and the sort of black, sort of dark gray sort of inserts. It just kind of works with the tinted windows. Really nice sort of spec here. So coming around, get your beautiful sort of very sort of reminiscent of Porsche, regardless of what model. If you saw it from this sort of angle, you couldn't tell whether it was a 911, a Panamera, a 918. Very sort of similar here. Just sort of timeless sort of design. So one really cool thing to mention here, in 2018 and back, the headlights had this kind of like egg sort of shape. It looked like a fried egg. It wasn't really appealing. A lot of people didn't like it. For 2019 new, they have this beautiful sort of design, right? Where it's kind of, you know, chrome sort of silver, a little more circular, a little bit more sport oriented. I think it really pops. It looks really sort of good. Both sides, take a look at this side, all right? Really nice. So in addition to the front lighting, the back lighting is also upgraded, new for 2019 and forward, and it just looks so much better than it did in prior years. I love how the new Porsche logos almost look like they're floating in midair. It's really nicely done. And then this one obviously has a beautiful wing, which kind of captures both sort of elements. You can have one where you keep it down and it looks a little more subtle, or with this one, the push of a button, you can bring it up when you go into the track or when you want to impress your buddies. It's really providing downforce to the car when you're you know, heavy on the gas pedal, when you're maneuvering through the corners. You know, as Porsche does, everything has a purpose for it. I think it's time now we get in the car and we sort of take it for a little ride and see what she can do, right? Let's go. Guys, in the Porsche Cayman 2019, ready to rock. Got the exhaust open, got the wing up, wing is up nicely, ready to rock. Let's go. I might take it easy to begin here till we get the hang of it, and then we're off to the races. So backing out. Oh geez. Oh, it really does feel like a sports car. Just feels so tight. First time ever driving a mid-engine Porsche. So nice. There's my car. Let's go. Good to go? It's on the stick here. Down on the right side. Yeah, it's Mercedes. Down, park is push. Park is push. All right, here we go. Mercedes just does things a little differently. All right, here we go. Let's find sport. Oh yeah. So right away, the things that I notice, it just feels so light. It feels so sports car sort of oriented, so sports car oriented. Everything is tight. It's just a Porsche. That's Porsche. My God, it's just, it's got such a good sort of nimble sort of feeling to it. And it feels like at the drop of a hat, I could just bang, gone. I don't feel that in my Mercedes. My C63 feels a little bit heavier, a little bit more on the refined side. There's a certain appeal. There's certain appeal to the rawness of a sports car. You know what I mean? And it's got its gargles all going on. Brakes are really good. But it just feels so planted. So there's my car in the back, has that nice presence behind. It's yeah, it's just, you're looking around and it's just it's a sports car at the end of the day. It's got these beautiful bucket seats, so I'm feeling this good bolstering around me. Look down, I got a nice steering wheel here in front of me, right? It's giving me all the gauges, everything I need. I love how Porsche is doing their new steering wheels, right? Nice and chunky here. Obviously Porsche, if you look over here, they always put their key on the left side. You know, this is paying homage to when the race cars had to run to their car, get in their car and start it. They wanted it to be on the left side to make it as quick as possible, as easy access as possible. I'm looking forward to like kind of giving this a little bit of the beans, because it's light. It feels light. 230 horsepower is not that much. But when it's only 1,600 pounds, it's like, this thing could probably go. This thing can probably give her. This thing can probably put that power down. Obviously the Cayman line is so different to the 911 line, right? And you can feel that. You know, 911's a lot of power. You know, rear wheel drive usually. Weight transfer is a little different. All the weight is coming from the rear end of the car, whereas this is just, it feels so different. The car feels very, very balanced and nimble. I can turn it side to side and it doesn't feel like there's any body roll at all. It feels very composed. Look at my red seat belts. Red seat belts in the Porsche Cayman 2019 filming. Let's go. We got to get onto some good roads and see what this bad boy can do. Does have a nice sort of exhaust, nice sound to it. So you look around, you got all the creature comforts, everything my Mercedes has here, right? Parking brakes underneath there. Got a nice sort of chrome, brushed aluminum sort of key area there. All the carbon fiber trim here, really nice. The coolest hidden feature in a Porsche Cayman, or any Porsche, take a look. Boom, carbon fiber goes down. Put your coffee or your drink in there. You got two, good to go. Close them back up. Close it back up, and boom, nice and hidden. What a nice feature. Let's go. Let's feel this nimbleness a little bit. Let's feel how it does the corners a little bit. I really want to feel the nimbleness of this car. You guys are all turning. Is this a turning lane? This is a straight lane too. We're good. We are good. Here, let's hit it a little bit. Again, it's so nice and light. I'm loving the... There we go. Now we're getting into it a little bit. It's got a nice gurgle to it. Here, coming up to the roundabout here, little. Coming up to the roundabout. It's nice around the corners. Look at that, I feel so planted around. It feels like as you get into the power more, it sticks to the road even more. I love that. Gargle, gargle, gargle. All right, let's get into the power just a little more here. Okay, we're gonna go on to PDK. Okay, here we go. We're gonna launch it. Paddle shifters, let's go. Look at how high it revs. Oh my God, you can take it way up in the rev range. You can take it way up. So nice. Nice downshift as well. Nice downshift. Let's bring the revs way up. Whoa, it's such a nice little nimble thing. It really is a nice little nimble sort of nice little nimble car. Let's see if we can get into some I love how you can get the revs way up, way up. It's unbelievable. Let's see how it does here. Oh, it just asks for corners. It just wants the corners. It's unbelievable. It's so comfortable. It's unbelievable. I love it. See, this is a perfect example of, like, you don't need a car with tons of horsepower. You don't need 500 horsepower. If you have the right power to weight ratio, the engine is mid-mounted, this thing's got plenty of juice. This thing is so fun. So fun. I love it. A couple boys loving the car over there. We're gonna get a little U-turn action here and head back. Bring those revs up again. Oh God, it's quick. Quick. Let's see how she does here. Yeah, it's just, again, it's doing so well on these corners. This is the difference between a Porsche and any other car, is that the Porsche, as you get faster and you turn more, it says, okay, come on, baby, let's go, give it to me, I want it, I want it. Any other car is like, oh shit, oh, easy now, fella, easy now, fella. This is just, it's so intoxicating, it's confidence inspiring, really makes you sort of want to get after it. So it's a really good feeling. Not to mention that engine note behind me, just listen to that. That's 5,000. Let's try and bring it up to, look at this, it goes to 7. That's 7. Just amazing, it's so good. Couple farts and pops. Let's see what we can do around this this roundabout coming up here. Let's see if I can, like, try and get into it a little bit. Not pushing it too hard, it's obviously not my car, but want to see if it you know, what it can do around the bend, right? Because again, this is where kind of it's like it's at home here. Let's wait for this guy to go, and then we'll here we go, coming around. Brakes are really, really good. Getting into the brakes are nice and they bite really, really nicely. Slow the car down really, really quickly. Good. The seating position of this car is very cool as well. It's very race car sort of inspired, right? I'm pressing my pedals this way versus down. I'm pushing that way. I'm sitting like almost behind the pedals, which is very, very cool. Again, that's another race car, another Porsche sort of characteristic, right? And you feel that when you first get in here. I do love looking down and seeing the Porsche logo. That's such a beautiful thing. This steering wheel, I think it's been improved now for 2019. It's absolutely like, it's so beautiful. Let's hit this one last time. Yeah, this thing freaking more than enough power. Quick downshifts. There's that PDK shift. So fast, so fast. Coming around the bend, plants itself really nicely. Let's go straight here, and we'll take her back to where we started off. All right, so final thoughts on this car. Really, really love the Cayman platform. I've always been so intrigued by the Cayman. You know, it's such a cool sort of platform. You get this, everyone's a big fan of the 911. You know, it's this, it's that, but this is almost the one to have. This is the cool one. The mid-engine just changes the feeling of the car so much. You can do so much on a racetrack, the windy roads. You can do so much with a car like this, and you really don't need that much power. It's like a little go-kart, right? Not to mention the styling of this thing is absolutely gorgeous, right? So I'm a big fan. I totally recommend this car. I would love to drive this after my buddy tunes it, and when he gets his GT4 RS, it's on, baby. It is on. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. You know, if you're browsing the channel for the first time and you want to, please hit subscribe. I hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, take it easy. Bye.